Hi, my name is Dominic Quek here for Urban RC. I'm the current Urban Touring Series overall champion. And this video is going to run you through the Raceday program that we have here at UTS. So UTS is a one-day event that runs from about 9 in the morning to 5 in the evening. And it consists of qualifying and finals. Each run is 5 minutes long. So I'm going to share with you a more detailed schedule of UTS and also some personal tips on what I do throughout the race day. So for me, preparation always starts the day before the race. So some racers will choose to spend their Saturday or even the whole week leading up to UTS practicing at the track and working on their driving and finalizing their car setups. But as a student, I don't have the time to do so. So if I do manage to make it down to the track on Saturday, I'll usually just spend the whole day running, getting used to the car and the new layout, because we always put in the new layout for the UTS race 1 week in advance. And I'll usually stop running at about 5 o'clock, leaving me 2 hours to prepare and maintain my car for the race. So my teammate Alexander Heckberg did a really good video on this, which you can check by clicking on the top right corner now. Essentially, what you want to do is to make sure that your car has no technical problems that will save you a lot of headache on the race day. So the race usually starts at about 9:30 in the morning, and I like to arrive at the track at about 8 in the morning, giving me ample time to do any last minute preparation for the race. First thing I do is charge the battery for my warm-up run. And after that, I'll just head downstairs and have some breakfast, which will give me time to relax and prepare my mind for the race. After breakfast, I do a quick warm-up run just to check that everything is in working order. But even if the car is not working at 100%, I try not to change anything on the car. This is most likely to the track being green, which is a term we use when the track is not in full racing condition, which is likely due to accumulated dust overnight. During this time before the race, I also make sure that the car meets the race requirements. So what do I mean by this? Two things. Firstly, the motor is tagged. So we hook up the motor to a motor tracker to check that the kV is at the specified 2850 kV. So this ensures fair competition for everyone, as their motors will all be of equal power. And the second thing to check is that your car meets the minimum weight of 1,320 grams, ready to run, including the body shell. So if your car doesn't meet this weight, you can add some stick-on lead weights like I have here, so 10 grams here, and 5 grams in the rear. But it depends a lot on your electronics and your car. So after this, I prepare my race tires. At UTS, we can use a maximum of 2 sets of tires for the entire day, qualifying and finals. So this is done to ensure fair competition and keep costs low, because new tires are obviously faster than used tires. And the way I prepare these tires is following Alexander Heckberg's method, which you can view by clicking in the top right now. Before each of your runs, you must head out 5 minutes before the start for the pre-race technical inspection. So what we'll check is that the battery is at 8.40 volts and that the weight is, as mentioned, 1,320 grams. For UTS, we run 4 qualifying rounds, and each round is 5 minutes long. So the race director will call each car to start one by one, and you're racing against the clock, not against the other cars on the track. So it's really important to let a faster car pass if he's behind you. The goal of each qualifying run is to make the most laps in 5 minutes. We take your entire 5-minute run time and not just the single fastest lap. Out of the 4 rounds of qualifying, we take your 2 best to count on a points-based system. The way this is calculated is that in each qualifying round, the driver with the most amount of laps in the least amount of time gets awarded 155 points. Second place gets 153 points, third place 152, and so on. And we combine your best 2 points finishers to determine the overall qualifying ranking. In the case of a tiebreak, which is often the case, it is sorted in 2 ways. The one with the higher priority is your single best points finish. So for example, if driver A gets a second and a fourth as his 2 best qualifying rounds, and driver B gets a 3 and a 3. Driver A will win because of his single higher finish of second in the round. If there is still a tie after this, it is decided based on your best single run. So the driver that did the most amount of laps in the least amount of time wins the tiebreak. So based on the final qualifying ranking, the race director will sort all drivers into groups of 8 for the finals. So the top 8 drivers make it into the A main, positions 9 to 16 in the B main, and so on. We run triple finals for all, with the best 2 to count on a similar point system as qualifying. The finals are head-to-head races, 5 minutes long, with a grid start. So that's how we run the race day here at UTS. Some tips I can give you is that if you're new, don't be afraid to ask anyone for help. Feel free to ask any of the more experienced guys or any of the urban RC staff, because the urban community is really welcoming and helpful. Also, remember to stay hydrated throughout the day to maintain your concentration while driving on the track. And most importantly, have fun. I hope to see everyone race the roof with us soon.